Hello and welcome to A Way to Learn Java and Program a Game at the same time, which I know a lot of people who have gone ahead and they were like, I'm going to get into programming because I want to make games. And here's a little insight into why that is probably the worst idea you've ever had in your entire life. You should genuinely feel bad about yourself. And once you start programming in Java for games, you'll be like, wow, this is a hard way to do this. Or you'll be like, wow, this is really interesting and I can do a lot more than games. So hopefully it's the latter, but this is definitely a new take on an old idea, which is how to learn Java. I'm going to use NetBeans for this entire tutorial series because it's what I really like. You can go ahead and download it at netbeans.org/downloads. I would suggest getting one of these three. Might as well just get the all. I've noticed myself using that a lot. A lot of those features. And just start up a new project. That's where this continues. So I have started my project. It's a text adventure because that is the most simple of games that we could do. At least to start out. We'll get into more complex things. Alright, so first things first, NetBeans will start you off with a bunch of just crap that's there. I've just Control A and deleted everything and we'll start from scratch. Let's understand the way Java works though. Text adventure. Okay, so textadventure.java is going to be an object named textadventure, and the way we do that is by going public class textadventure. Okay, and this is the smallest little object. You really don't even need the public, but I'm gonna put it there because it's a public game. Sure. We don't really care about permissions right now. So when you create an object in Java, you can use it to do different things. In this case, we're going to make a text adventure game. When you actually create the object, it goes through something called a constructor first, which is done something like this. Without any returns or anything, you just create a public version of that. Okay, normally when you create a method, there's like a little thing here. Okay, and this is the type. But when you're creating a constructor, this is the type, so it's going to know the type always. You don't need to include it. For all intents and purposes, this is the type. Okay. And whenever you create an object of text adventure, the stuff that's inside here will happen. Okay. So the next thing we want to get into, I hope I didn't lose you there. Next thing we want to get into is the main method. And when you have a main method, that is what runs whenever you run that particular file. Okay. Most large projects will have a main method just by itself in one file that just kind of kicks off which objects start up where, like a GUI and a listener and database, whatever it is. And the way you do that is by doing this long line of things. Public, static, void, main, string, little brackets, args. This can actually be anything you want it to be. Main is what kicks off when you use this like Java text adventure. Okay, and this is like in the command prompt when you use it like this. This will go ahead and do whatever's in this main method. This string string that. This references if you were to add like ABC as extra parameters. Okay, and that's how you get to those. All right. What we're gonna do in ours though is way simpler than that. We're just gonna create a new text adventure object. Okay, and that is all we have to worry about. We really don't care anything else that this main method is doing. Normally I just put this in a different file. Today I didn't. So simplest text adventure game that I can think of is Hello World. Alright. I can spell Hello World. So system out, and then print, and then add an extra line at the end, a little carriage return, hello world. All right, we can run it, and sure enough, we get hello world right there. Now, we've created our super simple text adventure game. We understand objects and constructors, and we're totally cool with that. Continue on the next video to actually get into how to play this game.